Hi guys, today we are going to see one Godzilla ally is the perfect bridge between the monsterverse Pacific Rim. Before entering into the topic, please subscribe the channel for more videos. Wishes for a crossover between Legendary's ongoing monsterverse and the Pacific Rim universe have existed since Godzilla was released in 2014, and one classic Godzilla ally holds the key to uniting the two franchises. The desire for a collision between the two universes is natural given their shared focus on kaiju, the massive monsters with a penchant for destruction first popularized by Japanese science fiction films as far back as the 1950s. Given the ever-increasing sprawl of the monsterverse timeline, which will even cross into television with the upcoming Apple TV series Monarch, Legacy of Monsters, it makes the most sense to introduce Pacific Rim's Jaegers into the world already populated by Godzilla and the other gargantuan titans. There are already enough parallels between the monsterverse and the Pacific Rim universe that no dimension hopping or time travel would be required. For example, the Breach, Pacific Rim's cross-dimensional portal that allows malevolent kaiju to reach Earth, bears plenty of similarities to the already established Hollow Earth tunnels and portals of the monsterverse, which will likely return in the Godzilla vs. Kong sequel. Throughout Godzilla's cinematic history, he has teamed up with plenty of monsters that would fit in the monsterverse, but only one is the perfect creature to help introduce the kaiju-bashing Jaegers of Pacific Rim. In 1973's Godzilla vs. Megalon, Godzilla forms one of his most memorable tag teams, complete with literal wrestling tag team moves, with the size-shifting Jet Jaguar, a human-sized robot who becomes self-aware and learns how to alter his programming to grow to kaiju size. The Toho version of Jet Jaguar is able to fly, change its size at will, possesses incredible strength and durability, and is highly intelligent. In every piece of Godzilla media he has been featured in, he is friendly and acts exclusively as a defender of both humanity and other kaiju. Now that giant robots have been introduced to the monsterverse with Mechagodzilla, Jet Jaguar would make sense as an early attempt for an organization like Monarch to join the fight against the malevolent titans of the world. Jet Jaguar's simplistic skill set and design is reminiscent of some of the earliest Jaegers from Pacific Rim. And his design and limited abilities would make sense for an organization like Monarch, which might not have the full technological capabilities of Apex Cybernetics. Knowing that the threats to humanity will only increase in number, having control over a defender like Jet Jaguar may become a necessity. Apex Cybernetics is the key to how Jet Jaguar and other potential Jaegers can be introduced to the monsterverse. The neural connection that Ren Serizawa used to control Mechagodzilla, temporarily, is not far off from the drifting mental process required to operate the Jaegers in Pacific Rim. While the technology was flawed in that it was used with the skull of Ghidorah, who overpowered Serizawa and took control of Mechagodzilla himself, it's still proof that the groundwork already exists in the monsterverse to make a functional connection between humans and giant robots. As Godzilla continues to reign as the Alpha Titan after his uneasy truce with Kong, Jet Jaguar would need to be set up as an ally and not a threat to Godzilla's rule. The established sign of deference to the Alpha Titan is a bow, and it should be that simple for Jet Jaguar, and any other future Jaegers, to prove his loyalty to Godzilla. In the ultra-silly Godzilla vs. Megalon, Jet Jaguar eventually became self-aware but still maintained his role as a defender, which would need to carry over in his introduction to the monsterverse. While two of Godzilla's greatest foes, Ghidorah and Mechagodzilla, have already been vanquished, there are plenty of other menacing titans that the Jet Jaguar could assist Big G within the monsterverse. It would make narrative sense to have Jet Jaguar assist Godzilla in the fight against a malevolent kaiju to establish his role with humanity and with the Alpha Titan himself. A good fit would actually be one of Jet Jaguar's original foes, the beetle-like burrowing kaiju Megalon. As a subterranean kaiju, Megalon's existence in the Hollow Earth makes a ton of narrative sense, and his arrival on the surface could be the perfect setup for a Pacific Rim crossover.